What's up, everybody? It is Wednesday night, and that means golf. And I just remembered I panicked right before I came on because I don't have my tab open. Maybe the old editor over here will see my panic, and he'll know that I need to get the winner of last week's contest, the little screenshot. Let's see if he's smart enough to put it up on my other screen. What's up, new guy? As you can see, I am woefully unprepared as usual, but you don't come here because I'm prepared. You come here because I say mother father a lot. I know a lot about PGA DFS. And I talk a lot of shit. So that's what I do. You don't come here for the preparation, all right? You don't come here for the You just be happy I got my tabs open, all right? By the way, I'm the Degenerate 75. I'm a high-limit DFS player. But you probably know that because it's the fucking swing season. You're not just now finding me, you sweaty bastard. So, down there, you see me, go follow me on Twitter. Hey, you need to know this. I am so close to 5,000 followers between Twitter and YouTube. I think I'm literally less than 30 away. So once I get there, going to be giving away hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Literally just giving away no fucking tickets. Just I'm going to straight give you cash. So if you got a friend, go like and subscribe. Tell them to like and subscribe. I would like to do it this weekend. I'm going to be doing multiple $100 giveaways just because I can't believe we're already at 5,000. So go help your man out. And by the way, here's my schedule. Go check that out too. All right. So there we go. He's struggling to find. He can't find it. Oh, wait. He thinks he found it. Let's see. Open original. Let's see. I think that's it. No, that's Thursday Night Football. All right, whatever. He's lost. He doesn't know what he's doing over there. Okay, let's get going, man. We ain't got time to fuck around. I'm sorry. And now he's fucking with my screen. Okay, so anyways, let's talk a little contest selection. What a surprise. DraftKings fucking dropped the ball. I don't believe it. They keep doing this. Like, I get what they're doing. I really do. And I've got a host now at DraftKings, and I'm really trying to get in his ear and be like, bro, hear me out on this. Just do like a $20 20 max, right? With a nice flat payout structure. People would crush that contest. I mean, they would just love it. It would fill up in a heartbeat because that's what people want to play in. I get why they do the snowman, right? The $100,000 to first, even though it's a $300,000 prize pool, right? I get it because people see that $100,000 and that's what they want. And by the way, that's a different, level player than most of you probably are. But even in the $20, why do they give so much money to first? Because they pull in the fucking fish, but already cussing. The fuck meter. By the way, the guy that won last week on the fuck meter did not challenge me. So you got to reach out to me, and you get to win that much money if you beat me in a head-to-head contest. So I hope you're watching. And at the end, I'm going to draw right here from the old chat. So get in there, right? I mean, like, if you're in the chat, I know you see this shit. So by the way, get in the chat and ask questions too, okay? Let's get some more fucks. Fuck. Okay, there we go. So, I get it. They're trying to draw the fish in, but don't be a fish. Don't play in this contest, man. Unless it's going to overlay you, don't play in it. This is a very negative EV tournament. You're like, I've been listening to you say the same shit for 6 months. Yeah, and I'm going to keep fucking saying it, all right? Don't play in it. Go play in the $200 single entry. Hell, at least the $5 only 25% of the prize pool to first. It's still not great, but it's way better than 33% to first. Go play in the $88, right? So if you're going to go play 5 contests in the $20, just go play one in this one, and at least only 20% goes to first. It's just such a better use of your money. Okay, and you're like, but I want to play more than one lineup. Well, okay, then go play in the $15 3 max. Okay, go play in the 20 max $3. That's $60. Okay, that's close to the 100 you were in. Come on, man. Better contest selection. You only play in these. You only play in these ones where a third of the money goes to first if there's an overlay or you're a fucking professional. And you ain't either of those. Okay, so let's get going. Oh, by the way, hey, that contest, if you want to win a free $20 ticket on me, I've quit doing the spinny wheel. You got to earn it now, you mother father. And all you got to do is go hop in this free contest right here. You see that? Completely free. I just make it. It's down in the description. Just hop in it. It's not like I'm asking for your email so I can get you on a list and track you down. It's just a free tournament. And the winner gets a free $20 ticket on me next week, right? And I was going to put up the winner of this contest, but the old editor didn't have it ready. But you know what? Whoever you were, guy who won, I owe you a ticket. Okay, you know who you are. I'm pretty sure. Was it fucking? I can't remember. Oh, I did say the F word again. But anyways, I'm not sure. But I'm going to go ahead and ask Teddy KGB. What do you think we should do, Teddy?
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
You're right, Teddy. We should pay that man. So we're going to pay him his money. So you get a $20 ticket on me. If you want to be in this tournament, just go hop in it. It's literally in the description of this video. You're a dumbass if you don't get in it. It's completely free. It's completely free. I don't know why you wouldn't play in it. And you just win a ticket. Oh, by the way, second place, free month on the Discord. My dude Soda Kid got that one. Welcome to the party, brother. I hope you're liking the Discord. All right. I have a very important question for you, new guy. Have you asked your question yet? Have you asked your question? Because at the end, I'm going to answer it, so you might as well get it in there. I know a lot of shit. I'm going to venture to say there's not another person in the DFS golf community who knows more about the game theory aspect. Well, that sounds a little pretentious. That talks as much about the game theory and is, knows it as well as I do, right? There's probably some people that get it as much as I do, but they don't fucking have a platform to talk about it. Ba-ding! By the way, I took the ding thing off because somebody thought it was my phone going off, and I didn't want to run off the old people who was like, that hurts my ears. So we're going to shorten up the ding, but tonight it's just the counter goes up. There's no ba-ding every time I say fuck. Okay. New guy, have you made your lineups yet? You have, haven't you? You don't know any better. It's okay. It's October. Oh, wait, it's November. I'm in a good mood. I'm going to let this one slide. But let you know, when January rolls around, any new guys that make their lineups before watching the final authority on PGA DFS, I'm going to scold your ass. And I'm going to do it in front of the hundreds of people that will be watching. Yeah, we may only have like 60, 70, 80 tonight, but well, you wait till the spring, brother. You wait till people remember golf exists again. All right, chance of redemption, new guy. What's the first thing we check, brother? What is it? That's right. I'm going to check the weather. You motherfather. All right, here we go. By the way, if I seem extra hyper tonight, it's partly because I'm tilting because of my college football lineups. I'm going to lose my streak tonight because Northern Illinois doesn't know how to put out basic information about who their starting quarterback is, and I've had a little too much Topo Chico to drink. Reach out to your boy, Topo Chico. Give me a sponsorship. All right. Weather. Wow. This literally changed since I just brought it up 10 minutes ago. Okay. So this is looking a lot more scary than it was. Oh, wait, because I'm looking at Wednesday, you dumb shit. Okay, so no, it looks exactly the same. What I'm seeing here is Thursday and Friday both look the exact same all day, right? There does appear like there is going to be a lot of weather mañana. It's in Mexico. For all of you that are ignorant, that means tomorrow. Okay? I believe it also means morning. So mañana, there's going to be some storms, right? And there is a good chance play is going to get pushed back, but the one thing I would take away from that is there's going to be some really soft conditions. They are going to roast this course tomorrow when they finally get out there. But to say that one wave has an advantage over the other, I'm not really seeing it. They're both going to get to play in soft conditions. They're both probably going to be delayed. No one loves a good weather edge more than me, right? You're sitting here being like, oh, my model says this, or I've got a feeling about this. And I'm just sitting here being like, man, if I get a half a shot from the afternoon wave, I'm all in, right? Because, you play with your heart, and like I'm playing with my brain. But there is nothing. I don't see anything. I literally am just going to get the guys I want. This week, your only real leverage is playing the ownership game. I don't see much there in the way of weather. If you want to get really screwy, I guess you could go assume that this course is going to play even softer than normal because this is a very soft course. And now you mix in some rain. They're going to be shooting some darts there in Cancun. Okay. So that's the weather. Not a lot there. If you're wondering, hey, what about Willy weather? Well, Willy weather discriminates, and they don't do Mexico. So deal with it, Bob. Hey, by the way, go like and subscribe. Look at that. Almost 1,800. Almost 1,800 right here. Help the guy get there. We're trying to get to 5,000, you motherfather. All right, let's get to the single most important thing in PGA DFS. Contest selection is up there, but that's not it. Weather is up there, but that's not it. Watching this show before you make your lineups, that's way up there, but that's not it. You know what the most important thing is? It's ownership, you motherfather. And by the way, I am tracking. If look, we've got Brick, Data Golf, me, Fantasy Cruncher, Rick Rungood, Rise and Fall, Roto Grinder, Stochastic. Those are the main ones in the industry that put out ownership every week. We have been tracking it since the fall season started. So what is that, about 6 or 7 weeks now, I believe, of data we have. Actually, no, we actually started all the way back in August. So we have about 10 weeks of data, and you can just kind of see, right? However you want to measure it. To me, you want guys that, are not far off. So like between 5 and 10 or over 10%, like that's disgustingly off on your projections, right? Especially when it's happening 3% of the time. Basically we want to get as many guys within 1 or 2% as we can. And you can see percent who, this is probably the best place to look is who's within 2% the most, who's within 3% the most. There's kind of 2 leaders and then everybody else. I'll let you read the chart. But the reason I'm saying that is like when I do ownership, I put a lot of time into it. I'm a sweaty bastard. And so, yeah, it better be good. And I can't sit here and give you ownership projections. And then if they're way off, it's like, well, what the fuck was the point of your projections, you dumbass? And that's a good question. And yes, you can call me a dumbass. All right. For all of you that don't know, this is something really cool me and my Discord are doing. We are tracking Donkey Chalk. Because if you don't know, part of the brand around here is fuck Donkey Chalk, right? That's part of the brand. We don't like it around here. So what we're doing is we're saying, well, maybe, because if you haven't been keeping up with NFL, it is the year of the donkey chalk. And if you haven't been keeping up with fall season golf, it is the year of donkey chalk. And so what we're doing is we're actually measuring it to see if it's getting there more than it should, if you should play donkey chalk. Because if you don't know what donkey chalk is basically the more popular plays. But donkey chalk is when somebody is so extremely high in ownership relative to the people around them that you're almost a donkey dick if you play them, right? Donkey chalk. But what happens if the donkey chalk gets there every time? At some point, you got to just say, it's the good plays, and you should play it. And it makes sense because it's usually donkey chalk because it's a good player, it's a good course fit, it's somebody coming in with good form, and so that's why they become so chalky is everybody gets FOMO and doesn't want to miss out on that guy. So we're tracking it. And if you want to know, a little last week, the updates, the 3 guys I picked were Denny McCarthy. He didn't end up coming as high owned as I thought, and he got outperformed by Dietrich, but Baronk missed the cut, so that was a 50-50 split. I had Callum Tarrant at 16%. What are you doing? What are you doing, you idiots? Okay, he missed the cut, so he actually came in dead last because Eckroad also missed the cut, but outscored him, and then Nick Taylor outscored him. And then Joseph Bramlett, he only was 10%. I don't know how that one was so far off. People must have heard me taking a hot dump on him and decided I ain't going down on that train. And he only came in at 10%, but still was higher than the other 2 people, and they both outperformed him. So, it still technically was chalk. If you want to know how we're doing overall, as you can see, when it comes to I try to pick a high limit guy, a medium, and a lower guy, right? That's the goal of my 3 donkey chalk picks, but I can't dictate who the chalk's going to be, so I do the best I can. Overall, so far this year, the top end chalk is smashing. Okay, so like that top end guy, Rory, Burns, Cantlay, all those guys, they just keep outperforming, right? The primary pivot, which is the guy that's kind of like the most logical pivot off of them, they're beating them 66% of the time, right? 67% of the time. And the second pivot, my crazy pump pivot that I try to get as far away, as low ownership as I can, has yet to beat the top guy. So when it comes to the top guys up top, the answer so far this year would eat the chalk. Eat it, you motherfather, eat it all. Now, with our other chalk picks, our guys that are more medium range players, they are actually performing almost exactly 50-50. But here's what's interesting, right? Look at this, 17% and 14% of the average ownership on those donkey chalk players. Check out the pivots, though. We're talking like half to a third of the ownership, and they're matching the production. This is what I'm talking about with donkey chalk. If it's gonna be 50-50, then you should always take the guy that's gonna be half the ownership because you're getting twice the leverage. And so this is what we're doing. We're measuring it. This is really important shit. I'm gonna be looking at it completely biased. If donkey chalk gets there, I want to know because I need to change my ways. Okay, I'm not so stubborn as to think that you don't need to evolve your game and change. All right, let's get to it. This is the most owned players this week. This is my rough draft. I have updated this, and some of these players are higher or lower than I did it. But that's only for the Discord. If you don't like it, go fucking sign up. All right, I don't care. Hold on, I'm getting pasty. I need some topo. Let's reach out to your boy. Sponsor me. Thank you. Good stuff. Don't forget to hit that like button, you motherfathers. All right, here you go. What's going on? And surprisingly enough, I think that the 2 highest owned guys on this slate are going to be Victor Hovland and Billy Horschel. I got to tell you, didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. When I look at all those guys that are 10,000 and above, legit, I would have Hovland and Horschel rated, personally for me, probably as my 3rd and 4th best players, but they're going to be the highest owned. I mean, that's great news for me, right? I think there's objectively better plays right there in the price range at a discounted ownership. Sign my ass up all day, you motherfather. But something I want you to take notice of is Victor Hovland at 20%, Billy Horschel roughly at 20%. Both of these guys, both of them, that ownership is mainly just because of where they are and what their salaries are. We know rule number 1, people are going to spend their salary. And so that's part of the reason they're getting their ownership. They're not really that high compared to the other guys up there. So because of that, I think we got to give them okay. We got to give them okay chalk. They're okay. There's nothing really disgusting about that. And I guess if we're going to do that with those 2, you also have to say the same thing about Wise and Finau. I mean, some people be like, 18%, that's chalky. No, it's not, you dumbass. He's 10,400. That's really reasonable ownership at that price tag. And it's completely on par with everybody around him. So I think these 2 guys are also okay. I think they're okay chalk. Now, I guess if we're going to give those guys, let's just go ahead and knock out all the okay chalk. Basically, everybody above in 5 figures. Everybody in 5 figures, we're just going to have to give okay chalk to. Okay, we just got to do it because none of those guys, look at them, all relative to each other. And by the way, you see Scotty Scheffler here at 15%. Let me tell you something. In my final draft, I shouldn't tell you this, new guy. Come over to the Discord and see the real ownership. Scotty Scheffler, this has happened for almost every single week of the swing season. The highest owned guy just catches steam the night before. Scotty Scheffler, this is my rough draft. I have him at 15.2. I'm going to let you know this one thing, new guy. And my new ownership, my final ownership that I put out, I have him getting close to 20. Okay, I think that he will be one of the 3 highest owned players, if not the highest owned. Okay, we call this Wednesday night steam. We see it a lot in fantasy football where one guy starts getting talked up Saturday. You go look at your lineup Sunday, and all of a sudden that guy's 60% owned. You're like, that escalated quickly. That I have a feeling we're not going to see it to that level, but we're going to see some Scotty Scheffler chalk or steam because people are going to be like, why am I not playing Scotty Scheffler? Like he's basically in the same category as all these other guys. And he's, probably, I think, definitively a better player than everybody else up there. And so because of that, I have him getting up there a little bit. All right. Let's see. Emiliano Grillo, I like this week, but man, he is starting to get up there a little bit in the old chalk number, 15% relative to the guys around him. It's not disgusting, but it's definitely, like you got to watch yourself. It's a chalk, right? And I can't believe this one. This is another little guy catching some steam, right? He needs to catch some steam and grow up a little bit. His name is Brian Harmon, and he is starting to teeter on donkey chalk, but I think I still got to safely put him, even at 15%, I got to put him as, he's a chalk, right? That's where I got to put him. Now, as you can see, that only leaves 3 guys left on here. And I've noticed in my final draft, all 3 of these guys' ownerships went up. Not only did their ownerships go up, I don't think any of these players are just truly amazing and you can't miss out on. But most importantly, is their ownership is too high to the people relative around them. And when your ownership is too high relative to the people around you, you know what that's going to get you? That's going to get you. You're going to be donkey chalk every time, you motherfather. So Tom Hoagie, he's just, I got him getting over 17% when there's literally guys right around him at 8% that are the exact same player, if not better. So to me, that's the definition of donkey chalk. But I do want to give this one caveat. Nobody this week, and I don't know what the fuck is going on this swing season, but they're just outside of a few guys getting above 30, chalk has been relatively reasonable, right? And you're not seeing as many guys get out of line. I think maybe the community's getting sharper. I don't have a great hypothesis as to why this exists. However, it is something you have to notice. So even though I'm putting Tom Hoagie as donkey chalk, it's not as gross a donkey chalk as we've seen before, right? Part of that is that 9,500 is just the simple fact that he is, where he's at in price, and people are going to spend that money. But I think the 2 that are a bit more egregious is Joel Dahman coming in at 14%. I think that is unquestionably donkey chalk. That is some big old donkey chalk right there. You go play all the Joel Dahman you want. I got 58 guys around him at half the ownership. I'd rather play it before him. You go right on ahead and play it because the tout said, you can't miss out on Joel Dahman. And then if Joel Dahman, this is what happens. He goes and smashes this weekend. Sunday, they'll be spiking the football talking about how great he is. But if he misses the cut, you won't hear a fucking peep from him, will you? You won't hear a peep. All right. But I'll say it right here. I'll tell you right now, he's donkey dick chalk. Don't play him. Actually, do play him. He's 15% is not too high if you love him. Just make sure you get 2x of him. But I would say this. There's guys right next to him, 5%, that are legit just as good of players. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say, Bob. And then the last one, a little bonus, because I wanted to get him on there. He's just way too high relative to the people around him. I like this guy. I want to play him, but at some point I got discipline, and I'm not going to play guys that are donkey chalk. Not going to forget it. Hey, yeah, don't forget that. I see over here in the chat, make sure you put a question mark with your question, because if you put a question mark at the end of your question, that's how you get live to be in the drawing to play me in the fuck counter game, right? And that you get right now, what's it up to? $16 or something, right? So make sure to do that. So there's your ownership. Ownership is really, I'll say this once again, please hear me, because I am the ownership guy. I've become the ownership guy of this community. And what I will tell you is nobody has ownership that is a deal breaker this week. We don't have that 37% owned guy, right? We don't have a guy in the 6Ks that's 12%. Any of these guys, Tom Hoagie, Joel Dahman, and Hayden Buckley, even though they're donkey dick chalk, part of it is I just have to pick 3 guys because I got to track it, right? So that's part of the reason I made them donkey chalk. But the other thing is they're not such disgusting donkey chalk you can't justify it. So if you like those guys, play them. Don't let 17% scare you off or 14 or 15%. Don't let the pivots that are next to you. Only pivot off Dahman, Buckley, and Hoagie if there's somebody you like right around them. If you like Taylor Montgomery, well, then you should be pumped because you can just not play Tom Hoagie and go play Montgomery at half his ownership. If you don't like Joel Dahman, well, great. Just go play, and you love Mark Hubbard this week? Well, great. Just go play Mark Hubbard instead, and you're going to get a huge ownership discount, right? That is what you should be doing. But if you love Hayden Buckley, and I get it. Hayden Buckley was like one of my first clicks this week on guys I liked. Well, just know you better like him 3 or 4 times more than the guys around him because there's literally guys all around him that are coming in at 4 or 5% ownership, and that you could have them at about a third of the ownership of what you could have Hayden Buckley. Okay? So, I Shuggy Style, I see you in the thing over here. You want some fucks? I got some fucks. Fuck. Okay. So that's it. Let's go talk a little bit about the model. That was ownership, you motherfather. Let's go talk a little bit about the model. What a surprise, everybody. Hold on, everybody. I'm shocked. Scotty Scheffler's number 1 in my model. What a shock that the best player in the field would be number 1 in my model. Okay, this is what I hate about models. My model says that Scotty Scheffler's a good play this week. Wow, your model told you that? Fucking incredible model you got there, brother. Incredible. How do you find these models that tell you that the best player is the best play? Incredible stuff you got there, pal. Incredible. Get the fuck out of here. Get out. Hold on. Polly, tell him.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. All right, and by the way, when Paulie says it, it doesn't count. All right, I'm not putting Paulie F-bombs in the fuck counter. Okay, deal with it, Bob. All right, Colin Morikawa. The model loves Colin Morikawa. Who would have ever thought that if I want ball strikers who hit fairways, Colin Morikawa would pop up number 3. Color me shocked. Color me shocked. Okay, now I will tell you. Models, look, there is a room for this world for models. They exist. I love to use them to maybe help me find some pivots, to help me find some sleepers. But like if you're like Scotty Scheffler's number 1 on my model, I gotta play him. Well, it's the same thing I always say about Rory. Go make about any model and try to make a model where Rory's not first that would actually be useful for a tournament. It doesn't exist. He's always going to be number 1 in the model. He's the best player. He has incredible stats. He's a stat god. So this is why like you got to learn how to take models with a grain of salt and learn where the real information exists and how much of it is like you're just picking guys who win a lot. Right? I want to know the guys who shoot good at par 4s. Oh, really? The good players shoot good at par 4s? I would have ever thought that. Who would have ever made that connection? Okay. Billy Horschel, surprisingly really good in the model. You don't normally see Billy Horschel second in the model. And you got to know, sometimes guys aren't model gods, and when they pop up as a model god, you're like, okay, maybe there's something here. He has great course history. He plays tremendously on past Palom courses, because if you've been listening to content this week, and you took one shot every time you heard the word past Palom, you'd be passed out drunk since fucking Monday. You know you would. How many times have you heard past Palom this week? Okay. Short. He plays short, easy course as well. He really, I mean, honestly, Billy Ho, I instantly I was like, why is Billy Ho $10,000 in this field? And then I looked at this, I'm like, oh, wow, why is Billy Ho only $10,000 in this field? He makes a lot of sense. Now, if he's going to be higher owned than Aaron Wise and Finau, I'm just going to play the talent. That's me. I play the talent, right? Everybody else is like, I'm going to, get into my model. But like, I'm always strokes gain talent. Like, just always give me that. And nobody alive would ever say that Billy Horschel is a more talented golfer than Tony Finau. Well, let me rephrase that. Nobody with an IQ above like 12. Okay. Other guys, Tom Hoagie, great in the model. But I mean, Tom Hoagie's a model god. Same with Emiliano Grillo, right? Whenever I always put approach and ball striking, because those are very important statistics. And when you weigh those a lot, of course, they're going to do well in your model. But some guys that don't normally do well in the model that are popping like crazy this week, Brendan Todd, number 8 in my model. I mean, Brendan Todd's only ever been top 10 in the model once, and it was for a putt-putt course, okay? He has never been top 10 in my model ever, and he plays in some disgusting fields. So when I see Brendan Todd really high in the model, that's like, okay, Brendan. And I'll tell you, part of it is because he has had a couple electric iron rounds in, his past 4 tournaments. I believe twice we had a 5 and a 7, 2 of his last 4 tournaments. And one thing that never changes, that motherfather can putt. That guy can putt. Okay, don't get it twisted. I will say Past Palom is his worst surface. But when you can putt, you can putt. Okay? And he's goofy. I mean, he looks like your dad. You know he does. He looks like your dad. All right, Brian Harmon, really good in the model. Just consistently good at everything. But, this ain't Mordor, bro. I ain't playing him. Nick Hardy, very good in the model. Hey, Davis Riley, I'm ready to be hurt again. Hurt me, Davis. Davis Riley is my new Kyle Stanley. He loses all my monies. Aaron Rye is number 5 in the model. Truly incredible. This is if you're a model nerd. I don't give a fuck about this model, okay? I'm just telling you what the model says. All right, what I'm going to tell you is up here, Billy Horschel up. Really, it's just this. It's just this. Play who you like. There's not enough ownership differences, right? If you like Billy Horschel and Scotty Scheffler the same, well, they're roughly the same ownership, and Billy Horschel is $1,400 less. Play Billy Horschel. That's really, really simple. Where you really need to get creative is with all these guys being equal ownership, essentially everybody's just going to be playing one of them. So really, maybe where you get different in your roster construction is you put 2 of these guys together. I don't think a lot of people are going to start with an 11-2 and a 10-6 guy, because when you do that, now all of a sudden you got to drop way down to the low 7s, and people don't usually like to play in the low 7s. I'll tell you, I like the low 7s just fine this week, but I also love the scrubs. Ooh, I love a good scrub. So after that, then where people are naturally going to gravitate to, Tom Hoagie is going to be nice and owned. Griot's going to be owned. The Hobbit's going to be owned. That's where people are going to go. So if you really want to play, play whoever you want up here, but where you really start to differentiate your lineup and get different is check out Taylor Montgomery. Check out Seamus Power, Jason Day. No one's playing these motherfathers. No one's playing them. Alex Noren. Okay, Dietrich Harmon, Todd Cagely, all these guys are legit going to be probably 50% to twice the ownership of Alex Noren. Same as Henley, Mitchell, Hadwin. Okay, Andrew Putnam and Kuchar getting all kinds of love. Listen to this. I'd rather play Patrick Rogers. Oh, hold on, I threw up in my mouth. I got to get some topo real quick. Hard to wash that out of the mouth saying I'd play Patrick Rogers. Sorry. Okay. Just saying the name gives me indigestion. Dean Burmeister, right? Nobody wants to play old Dirty Dean. It surprises me. Harris English, Davis Riley, Nick Hardy. Nobody wants to play these guys. Nobody wants to play JT Poston and Lee Hodges, because they want to go play Hayden Buckley. I mean, okay. You do you, boo. There's just a lot of really logical pivots. You're going to go play Joel Dahman at 14%. I'll go play Dumpy Bo at 3%. You give me 5-1 odds. You slip into my DMs, you give me 5-1 odds, tell me how much money you have in your bank account, and we'll bet that much. Okay? It's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous. But you do you. Hey, S.H. Kim, him, he's that other one, Davis Riley. I'm ready to be hurt again, S.H. Kim. Hurt me good. Hurt me good, you motherfather. I know you'll do it. If you want a couple sleepers, Ben Griffin, man. Why? Because he had a bad Sunday because he got in the final group and he, fucking clammed up like a normal person would do. Well, you know what? That happens. That doesn't mean he didn't play awesome, and he hasn't been playing awesome. Very interested in him. CT Pan is a ball striking SOB, and his best surface, Pass Pelham. I'm just saying. Callum Tarrant, Bounce Back City. That's basically how I win at Showdown all the time. Just nobody wants to play somebody because they got screwed over once by him. Okay, I'll play him because everybody. Old Captain overreaction when it comes to golf. Oh, he did bad yesterday. He can't do good tomorrow. He did bad last week. He can't do good tomorrow. I don't know why you talk like that. Other ones. I'm not giving away my good ones. I got 2. I promised my Discord I wouldn't say, and I just about said one of them like a dumbass. Hold on. I want to give you one more. Let me give you. You know what? Kelly Craft mac and cheese. I think he hasn't played in a while, but he's a good Pass Palin player. And Kelly Craft, there you go. If you want an absolutely disgusting punt to look at, go look at him. Kramer Hickok. 42% owned last week in the $1,500 country club. LOL. Get out of here. And he screwed over a lot of players. Give me some Kramer Hickok. All right. I think that's it. The one guy I am definitely playing this week. Oh, man, I got to be strategic here. Hold on. Let me think this through. Hold on. The one guy I'm definitely not playing. No way on God's green earth am I playing. Joel Dahman. You get out of here, you donkey chalk. You get out of here. Donkey chalk. Donkey chalk in my lineups, except maybe Tom Hoagie. Okay. And the one guy I am definitely playing. Hold on. I might just go put him in one lineup just to mind fuck you. Let's see. The one guy I got 3 guys I absolutely love this week. You know what? Fuck it. The one guy I'm definitely playing this. Hey, this is a new record on the fuck counter. Let's go. The one guy I'm definitely playing this week, and I'm going to regret it because this comment right here is going to bump his ownership up 3 points. You motherfather watch. You ready? The one guy I'm definitely playing, Tony Finau. I'm playing Tony Finau. Give him to me. Give me all the Tony. And rah, rah, rah. I might play him in 100%. So you know he's mushed, you motherfather. That's how it's going to be. I'm playing him. Deal with it. All right. For all of you that don't know, I have a Patreon connected through my Discord. Tons and tons of people over there. I do way more content for them. I give my full list of ownership, sleepers, pivots, chalk report, all that stuff. I also do football, have an all-access package. Come check it out if you want. It's growing all the time. Or if you just want to support the cause because it's growing and I got to pay an editor and now I'm hiring another person to handle all these offers I'm getting. I don't even know what to do. And I got some contributors that I'd like to throw a buck or two at too. And I got equipment. It helps the cause. I appreciate it. Go follow me on Twitter. We're almost to 5,000. And then I can be doing this giveaway sponsored by my man Nuggets. He won a real big GPP and he wanted to help the cause. I don't accept money from people that win, but if they want to sponsor a giveaway, that's cool. I'll do that, but I'm not just going to take your money that you won, okay? That's never going to happen. So let's put the schedule up. Let's go answer some questions. You mother fathers. Get them in there. By the way, if you don't have a question, I should probably go. I'm going to give you 3 minutes to get a question in there. 3 minutes to get a question, and then I'm doing the challenge so that you get to play me for $28. $28. Just I will PayPal you $28 if you can beat me in a head-to-head lineup this week. But I'm only going to be drawing people who have left a question, okay? All right, here we go. By the way, I just saw this. Zach, you're exactly right. Now everybody knows don't play Finau in the Discord league. By the way, don't forget to go hop in this league, right? Completely free. This is free for just the people on YouTube or even the Patreon. Anybody who wants to be in it. First 200, free chance at a ticket or free month on Patreon if you get second. Let's get to some questions. CJ says, hello, new guy. What up, new guy? Aaron, cheers to you mother father. Christian says, what's up, everyone? What's up, Christian? What is up, Christian? I feel like my Irishman is just completely Scottish. I don't know. I've lost it. I probably offending you. Deal with it. Cheers, you motherfathers. 100% Dietrich last week worked out. Shall we do it again? Christian, I love going 100% in on guys, especially this time of year. If you have a strong conviction, I'm telling you right now, there's 3 guys that it's going to take a lot of courage for me not to go 100% on them. I just absolutely love 3 guys this week. And believe it or not, one of those 3 is not Tony Finau because I don't know what Tony we're going to get, right? He hasn't played in a while. Maybe he's going to do, I'm just down here to party Tony, right? Because, he's a Mormon. Those Mormons go hard in the paint. Don't forget to get your questions in at 8:33. I am doing the drawing. Let's win some cash playing swing season DFS golf. You get it, Bill. Hopefully we win more than we're going to win at college football tonight because the stupid quarterback's being stupid out for stupid reasons. Good evening. Now let's play some golf in March in Florida. Hey, Joanne, I think right now we're leaning towards the trip to, where the hell is that? Orlando, right? It's either that or Austin. That or just waiting on more people. Got about 8 people interested right now, just kind of getting a feel for everybody first. Going to give them until Sunday to talk to their wivies or their husbandies. That doesn't sound right. Your advice on contest selection is sweet. Sheldon, ain't my first rodeo, cowboy. I've been trying not to lose money on DraftKings for a long time, and I accidentally ended up winning quite a bit. It's quite the story. What's up, DGen? Hey, what's up, Zach? Bill, what's the first thing we check? It's weather, you motherfather. Actually, we check to see if you've made your lineups yet, you donkey dicks. Could double-clicking the 10K range actually be contrarian because everyone's dropped the 6K guys? Jordan, I that's my favorite build this week is 2 guys above 10K because most of the chalk seems to be pulling in that 8 and 9K range, which tells me that there's a lot of guys that are going to go 10K, 9K, 8K guys as their first 3 in. And when you do that, when you have a 9K and an 8K guy in your lineup, it is a mathematical certainty. You cannot have 2 10K guys in there, right? So my favorite build is the double 10K. Absolutely, Jordan. Bill, who are your top couple plays in the 8K range? Well, we'll go look at that, brother. Let's see. In the 8K range, I like Noren just because his ownership is so low relative to everybody around him. And if you've never noticed, Bill, I'm kind of an ownership slut. And if I had to pick one, all things being equal, give me the Hobbit. Give me that Hobbit. Get over here, Brian. I actually like Brian Harmon at tougher courses more than I like him at easy courses, as weird as that is. Him and Kuchar are like the top of the 8K and the bottom of the 8K. I really like both those guys. I really do. It makes me sad that I'm probably not going to play him. Since you've been playing PGA DFS for a while, are there some merits to consistently playing golfers week after week in the fall swing? Boy, Double, I've never really thought about that. You know, like I never make a conscious effort to be like, I'm just playing this guy every week. I will tell you, Taylor Montgomery, I was on since week 1. The 1 week I didn't make him donkey chalk. Actually, I think even the week I made him donkey chalk, I just keep playing him. And yes, I know he's luck sacking and getting there with his putter, but I keep playing him, and I don't see any reason to stop now. Especially with the low ownership that I'm seeing on him. So I guess I don't ever really think my goal is to play this guy every week, but if it happens, I'm not opposed to it. And when a guy never lets me down and people don't want to go to him as much as they should, I'm in. And you know I play CT Pan every week. But that's just that's a medical disorder I have. Hey, real quick, the drawing winner to see who gets to play me in the contest. A chance to win. What is it? $28 in the F till tonight. Let's see, what did it spit out? And the winner is Andrew Feldman. Andrew, my man, me and you to the death. I don't know if you have this ability, Andrew, but it'd be cool if you could just send me a contest, a one-on-one heads-up contest for free, and we'll just know that it's for the $28, okay? So that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. I would try to do it, but you want to know the truth? I don't really know how, and I'm busy as shit tonight, so there's that also. The giveaway should be tickets for free to the big tournament for golf. Just a thought. The giveaways should be tickets with you for free in the big tournaments for golf. I mean, I'm not opposed to that. I guess if somebody wins the $100, Joanne, I'll ask them if they want a $100 single entry or if they would rather just have $100 cash. I think a lot of people would rather just have $100 cash because, a GBP, you're at best, what is that? Probably 20% to hit. Say you're really sharp, 30%. Okay. Sheldon says, after round 1, I was leading your free tournament last week, and then I crashed and burned. Sheldon, I don't want to one-up you, but I'm the Thursday king. Nobody is a badass after Thursday more than the big guy, okay? And then Friday comes and dashes my dream. So I've been there right with you, brother. Zach says, $20 max worth trying to band together top players that have a group message on DK. I mean, I've got a new host, Zach, and I have his ear, and he gets problems resolved for me. So what I don't want to really bother him, but I want a $20 20 max for Showdown when golf becomes king again in January. I think it would kill. You know how many people want to play roughly, $400 on a slate in GPPs and want a nice solid payout structure and don't want to play in the lottery? There's a lot of those people. I can name at least 25 off the top of my head just from my Discord. Probably more, but just 25 I could name by name. Can you say F again? No, I can't. Assequa. I was the first loser last week. Well, hey, Brant, you know what they say about, hey, wait, if you were the first loser, then that means that you should be, you should have got a free month on the Discord, you motherfather. Reach out to the editor. He'll get your free month. You just got to provide written proof, social security number, driver's license, address, proof of insurance. I'm kidding. I don't give a fuck. All right, Wade. Oh, we're way back there. Weather. Jason Reed says, Hong going low in this tourney. You know what, Jason? I had him marked as one of my sleepers that I do for my Discord, but then I was like, man, I got too many sleepers, and someone had to get the axe. But I agree. James Hong can go low. He can go low. And nobody wants to play him because he's like the new villain on Twitter. Jeffrey says, if you were me, would you play Hadwin in your contest? Yeah, no one's going to play Hadwin. Now that I said that, maybe they will. Did we just galaxy brain ourselves? Jeffrey says, Han, I'll pay your entry fee for a year if he does. All right. Hey, Jeffrey, verbal bets are binding, sir. You heard it here first. Weather, rain. So we don't play Delicate Flower Morikawa? No. Actually, Nick, rain makes me like Morikawa even more. Because now it's going to be super soft conditions where he can throw darts. And if that little motherfather can do anything, he can throw some darts. So matter of fact, these wet conditions actually bump Morikawa up quite a bit in me liking him. I just don't ever want to play Morikawa. There has to be some reason I'm going to play him, right? It has to be no one wants to play him. He's struggling with his clubs. And now, maybe this rain is what I got to do to get on Kawa. Because I do think pretty confidently he will be the lowest owned of those top 6 guys. Are you liking Finau this week? Maybe. Jeff, 888 and you got a deal. No. Shuggy Style, 10 minutes late and the F counter is already at $12. Well, Shuggy, you know what? Set an alarm. If Han wins, you got it for a week. Oh, there we go. He backed down to a week. I thought I heard a year. My man Nick with a $50. Thank you, Nick. Rooney still appreciates you, man. She still cries every time she hears your name, you motherfather. DJ, you didn't play in your own contest last week. You want to try to play this week? Did I really not? I did too. How the hell would I have gotten the picture? Maybe that's why the editor never sent it to me because I never took it. You might be right, Jeffrey. Maybe I didn't play in it. Maybe I need to go hop in my own contest. Hold on. Let's see. Hey, editor, right now, I know you're watching this. Send me the link to my own damn contest. I got called out. Riley, Kyle, only if you want to be hurt. Only if you want to be hurt, brother. Jason, thoughts on KH Lee? I feel like he'll creep up in ownership. Jason, I am shocked. I was like, KH Lee's my sneaky play. And then every time I look, his ownership just keeps creeping and creeping. I think he's going to come in at 12 to 13%, and I'm not playing KH Lee at 12 or 13%. Not doing it. How's Rooney faring this week? I mean, she's not the best, Brant, but she's alive and she's home, and we're trying to get her better. I appreciate you asking. How many 6K guys is too many in a single entry lineup? Two. You shouldn't have more than two. Three is just, I mean, I guess if you love three guys up top, you could do some crazy, three studs, three scrubs. I'd have to check out the math. I got to tell you, if you're going to be playing guys in the 6,000s, have a cutoff nick of 6,400. When I watched when I made that sleeper video earlier, how I told you there's like a clear delineation between, nice word, dude, between, the first 10 sleepers and the bottom 7 or whatever it was. I think that it's okay if you want to play 3 of these upper 6 guys. I would stay away from playing multiple low 6 guys. Playing Morikawa, your new Rory. It seems that way, Wade. Although I think I'm going to play him tonight just to mush his ass. What is the meaning of life? 42. 42. That is the answer. Would you please drop another 40 F-bombs? Question marks. You didn't even win, Shuggy Style. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Didn't you win something? Didn't you win? You won something. You won you won one of the leagues, you motherfather. Best path to uniqueness this week. No 10K players, given the short positional double bogey nature, could be Bermuda-esque. I mean, here's the problem, Zach. If you play no 10K guys, like if you take those top 6K guys out, I think you're legit. And I don't want to be dramatic. I think you're throwing away almost 50% win equity. If you add up the win equity of these top 6 guys, it's probably 40 to 45%, I would say, right? So, like, if you do that, basically, right now, you've given up tons of win equity. And how often have you ever seen a GPP win without the winner? The answer is never. Okay, so I don't know if I'm interested in doing that just because I don't want to give up that much win equity. Aaron Wise probably didn't have a ton of win equity, but Horschel, Finau, Morikawa, Hovland, and Scheffler all have a lot of win equity. Any chance you start a single entry lineup with Scheffler and Finau and three $6,500, $7,500 guys? Does a bear shit in the woods? Absolutely. I'm not putting Pauly's F-bombs in my F counter. Ding, thank you. Hold on. Pauly, what should we say to Shuggy Style, Pauly?
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. All right. By the way, if you don't know, that's from Sopranos, and if you haven't seen Sopranos, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Go watch it. The best, I'm at the stage of my life where I have a hard time going back and watching series. Sopranos was amazing. Amazing. So good. I'm really mad at myself. It took me 20 years to go back and watch it, you dumbass. Any love for Munoz this week? I did until I saw he was catching ownership. I don't want to play a 12% owned Munoz. I'd rather just go play Nick Hardy, Davis Riley, Harris English, or Dean Burmeister at half the ownership, Bill. Nick said pretty sure Kraft WD'd. Okay, well then don't go play Kraft, guys. I guess Kraft mac and cheese his way right on out of this tournament. Sheldon, regarding Patrick Rogers, is there anyone you like less as a pick? There's that has played better this year. Has he played that well? Like, this is such a misnomer that Patrick Rogers is playing well. Let's go dismiss this. Patrick Rogers that's playing so well this year. Let's go look. He has a third, and then literally has not had a top 10 in a year. Exactly 1 year. He has one top 10. That's so well. What, because he makes the cut? I mean, get out of here. Get out of here. You want to know why he sucks? Look at this approach. He just can't hit an iron. And, like, on a second shot course, I want guys that can hit irons. Get out of here. Get out of here, Patrick Rogers. You're a loser. And here's another thing. He comes in over-owned all the time. What about the Streelman? I'm not opposed to Streelman. I don't usually like him on Birdie Fest. I like him more kind of on middle courses. But I'm wrong all the time. Late to the party. How dare you, Brent? At the risk of exposing my favorite plays, your thoughts on Knox. Shuggy Style, no one cares your favorite play. Oh, Shuggy Style's playing Knox. I got to get in there. Number 1 course history here. Really good on Paz Ballum. Okay, I'm in, Shuggy. Let's do it. Me and you. He's our favorite play. Let him play Kraft. Don't be a dick. Everyone, this week says you've got to slam the driving accuracy narrative. Are you buying into it? Yeah, I have good drives. as my second most important category. I do think that you need to be in the fairway here. I agree with that. So I weighted it pretty heavily. And you know who's number one at good drives? Scotty Scheffler. Blow my mind. And by the way, who's number two? Morikawa. Or how the British say it. Can someone please explain to me why the British always call him Morikawa? Like, where the fuck does that second R come from? Call him Morikawa. I like, it's so weird. It's Morikawa. Where the hell's that second R coming from? I don't know. Explain it to me, British people. Andrew, you motherfather. Let's go. Is this a Champ course? It wouldn't appear so, but Champ, let's go look at Cameron Champ. What's his what's his salary? Cameron Champ, $7,300. He does not play short, easy courses that well, but he plays Paspalum courses very well. So there's something there, Nick. Highest win equity below 10K. That's a really good question, sir. Man, what a great question. You've stumped me. Who has the most? I mean, the problem is none of these guys probably have above like 3 or 4% win equity. I would have to say this is gonna offend some of you motherfathers, but it probably Taylor Montgomery. All right, how's your evening going, you motherfather? Not bad. Better now that you're here, Anton. Oops on Patrick Rogers. Yeah, he sucks. That's such a narrative. People just want to believe he's good. He blows. Taylor Montgomery, best win equity below 10. See, Bill agrees with me. Worth doing some wave stacks and MME in case weather gets weird. I mean, I guess you can, Jordan, but like at some point, like, are you just do me this favor, right? If you say you make a player pool and you have 25 guys in your player pool and you want to separate it between morning guys and afternoon guys and build some lineups like that, that's one thing. But don't go adding guys to your player pool simply just to fit the all AM narrative or the all PM narrative, right? Don't go play guys just to play them because there might be a weather edge. Now, if you have your player pool and it's all guys you like, and you want to divide them and do a couple all AM and all PM, that would be okay. Yes. But don't go add guys just for the sake of adding guys so you can maybe catch a wave edge. Don't do that, Bob. Don't do it. Nunez this week, Christian, everybody just gave up on that guy. Augusto Nunez, he was the big Corn Ferry guy coming up, and everybody's like, I'm going to be early on this guy. Which, by the way, everybody, for the 60 of you still watching, I'm going to be early on a guy who's going to win this week. And I'm not telling you who it is. Augusto Nunez, yeah, I'm not playing him, but he'll do well as soon as everybody gives up on him. Wave advantages tomorrow or Friday. Hey, do you watch this show? No. Reed Barker. Why do I not know that name? I won the free contest last week. There it is. How do I claim my prize? Reed, thank you for reaching out, brother. Here's what you do. Hopefully you're on Twitter. Just send me or at the DGen editor a message, and we'll get you set up with a contest, right? No, you won, so you get to make a lineup with me. And if you don't have the Twitter, well then just simply email thedegenerate75@gmail.com, because I bet you got an email, you motherfather. There you go, Reed. We'll make a lineup tonight, so we'll just need a way to communicate, you motherfather. I'm glad you reached out to me. Congratulations on winning. I was trying to post your winnings thing up here, and so that I could have Teddy say,
pay him.
Pay that man his money.
Pay that man his money.
So there. Now we're going to pay you your money, Reed. What about S.H. Kim this week? Yeah, I like him. But I'm telling you, he's like Davis Riley. I like him every week, and he makes me lose. All right. I think I'm out. 7:45. That's been a good show. We've had a good time. Thank you again, Nick, for the super chat. Guys, go like and subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell some friends about me. The algorithm hates me. Get me up to 5,000 so I can give Nuggets money away because he's cool enough to sponsor me, you motherfathers. I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you have good luck this week. I got to go make some lineups with some people. It has been real. I hope you kick some ass this week. Please share it with me on Twitter. I hope my college football cash lineup turns around. But most importantly, I hope you enjoy my outro.